I call my life the main event. I've been depressed with a life of regrets but never stressed. And as I sit back and reminisce and see my dreams through my window, I gotta ask you suckers, how is this shit for an intro? I'm gone.
Yo, what is up, YouTube? It is your boy Sluhmped the Don, aka Mr. 330, and you already know we got some more Black Ops gameplay. Gonna be showing you me prestiging right here, showing you some of the prestige rewards, and it's pretty much just like all the other Call of Duty games. You prestige, you get one unlock token, and you can unlock a perk, attachments. No, you can not attachments. You keep your attachments, but you can unlock perks, wild cards, guns, whatever, so you can keep that gun for the rest of your prestiges. And yeah, it's basically just like every other Call of Duty. You can also refund all your unlocked tokens so you have them. I don't know, I mean, I have no reason to use that because I already know what guns are good and what I want for each prestige. So obviously I gotta have the CUDA, obviously I gotta have the CUDA, I gotta have the VMP, gotta have the Man of War, etc. All the guns that I'm really good with that I can rely on to do good on a consistent basis. And of course I'm going to use that unlock token on Ghost, because you unlock Ghost at like level 46 or something like that, and Ghost is a pretty big part of doing good in public matches, so you can't be seen by that UAV, even though it doesn't work. Like, I'm pretty sure Ghost doesn't work too well in Black Ops this year, because for some reason people will call UAVs, and I feel like if you're not moving at a decent speed the second that it scans the map, that it still shows you on the map, because I've been seen by so many people that just randomly turn around when they have a UAV on and I have Ghost, and they just know where I am, and I have dead silence on too sometimes, and like, it's not like they hear my footsteps and they turn around because they hear me. But doing some common supply drops, and I honestly haven't got anything too great from any of these supply drops. I probably had about 10 supply drops or so, and I haven't really got anything. I got a cool camo for the Pharaoh, and I got a decent camo for the M8, and that's it. Haven't got any of the rare grips or rare stocks and stuff like that you can get, but hopefully I will soon, so I can, you know, customize my guns, make them look cool. But we're playing Hardpoint on Combine, and Combine, I'm thinking it might be one of the smallest maps in the game, if not the smallest map other than Exodus. This map and Exodus are the two smallest maps in the game, and I love small maps, especially for objective type games, other than Nuketown, because Nuketown you get spawn trapped. But since we have a decent team, I'm playing with some of my buddies in real life, we can, you know, do work and not have to worry about getting spawn trapped 24/7. And surprisingly, I am using the Man of War on this map. I'm more of a submachine gun player, more of an in-your-face rush around the map type of player, so it's kind of rare for me to use an assault rifle, especially on a small map like Combine, but decided to switch it up a little bit. So I'm using the Man of War. Obviously going to have the grip on that. You got to have a grip on all of your weapons for the most part, unless it's like a semi-automatic gun, because you got to limit that recoil. Accuracy is key in this game. If you want to do good, you have to make your shot accurate. You have to not miss shots, and that's the best way to do good in a first-person shooter. Honestly, you got to be accurate. But using the Man of War with the grip, actually using the ELO sight instead of the red dot sight. And I don't know, this is probably just a psychological thing. I'm not the type of person to do tests on guns and go into private matches and test different attachments, but I'm using the ELO sight instead of the red dot, and for some reason the ELO sight feels like it has less recoil than the red dot. Like, I don't know if this is a true thing. I don't know if it's just in my head or what it is, but I've been using the ELO sight a lot lately on my weapons instead of the red dot. So if you haven't used it yet, I suggest you use the ELO sight. Maybe you'll feel the same way. I feel like it's way more effective than the red dot. I feel like there's less recoil. I feel like my aim is more accurate with the ELO sight than with the reflex or the red dot or whatever you want to call it. But I've been calling in a lot of kill streaks lately, and they've been getting shot down. My UAVs get shot down in like 5 seconds already. It's literally crazy. I don't know what to do about it. In games like Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, and Modern Warfare 2, you could call in chopper gunners, UAVs and stuff, and people usually never shot them down, or at least they would wait until they were getting spawn trapped by your kill streak for a little bit, and then they'd finally pull out a class, like a default class with the rocket launcher, and try and shoot you down. But this game's been out for like, what, a week and a half, 2 weeks tops, and people are already pulling out. It's been out for 6 days, and people are already pulling out rocket launchers and shooting down UAVs within 5 seconds of me calling them in. But it's whatever. Still gonna get good gameplays because it's all about the gun skill. If I'm getting kills, if I can outgun people, I should be getting good gameplays no matter what. I don't really need score streaks. But as you can see earlier, I showed you us prestige, and we're actually about to go into second prestige right now. I'm first prestige level 50 right now, grinding to get that 55. I've been a little bit busy lately with school, so I haven't been able to, I would be second prestige already if I wasn't worried about school and stuff, but I got a lot of personal stuff going on that's kind of prohibiting me from playing the game as much as I want to. It's all good though, because I got a lot of gameplay saved up for you guys, a lot of gameplays bookmarked in theater. Hopefully theater does not take a shit on me multiple times, because it already has on some of the gameplays I got, and it just records 30 seconds of it, which is some bullshit. But got a lot of good gameplays bookmarked. Hopefully theater doesn't take a shit, like I said, and hopefully I can find a way around this, because on Xbox 360, some of you should know, you could play people's voices through your TV, so you could hear them through your TV, which made it easy for you to record live commentaries, because if you were talking to people or in parties with your friends, you could hear not only yourself, but you could hear the conversations you were having with your friends. But now that they don't have that option, unless you have a Kinect. If you have a Kinect, you can hear people's voices through the TV. But since I don't have a Kinect, it's literally, if I do a live commentary, it's going to be me talking to myself, or a one-sided conversation, which I don't feel like is very fun to listen to on YouTube, or a good way to record gameplay commentaries. But I really want to do live commentaries because it would save a lot of time, because right now I have to go into theater mode, record the gameplay, and then I have to put the gameplay in Sony Vegas and record not live commentary, but I have to record commentary over the gameplay, which takes a little bit. But if I could just do a live commentary and bust it out, then all I have to do is get the clip, put it into Sony Vegas, render it, and it's done. You know what I mean? So it would be a lot faster. I could get content out a lot faster. So I might have to invest in a Kinect, even though I wouldn't use it for anything, because I don't play games that involve the Kinect or anything like that. And so I don't know what I'm going to do. If you know a way around making voice chat come through the TV without having a Kinect, please message me, DM me on Twitter, put it in the comments, whatever you want. But as you can see, there's a connection interrupted right there. I get connection interrupted a lot, and I actually just recently uninstalled Black Ops 3 and reinstalled it to see if it would fix the problem, and it fixed it a little bit. I still get connection interrupted every once in a while, but I no longer get those messages that say you've been disconnected from Xbox Live and stuff like that. So if you guys are having problems with the servers that say like you've been disconnected from Black Ops 3 servers, you've been disconnected from Xbox Live, problem communicating with the servers, etc., just try and uninstall Black Ops 3 and reinstall it. And I suggest you uninstall it during a time when you're not going to play, because I uninstalled it literally last night, probably like 5 p.m., which is basically most of the time that I'm playing the game, so I didn't have anything to do for like 4 hours, because it takes forever to install games on Xbox One. But didn't have anything to do like 4 hours, so I would suggest that if you're going to do that, you uninstall it during a time when you're like at school or going to work or over at a friend's house or something like that. So that way you don't have to just sit there and be bored if you want to play Black Ops 3. It'll just be installed by the time you get home doing whatever you're going to do, and then you're set. Because I haven't got a message yet saying that I've been disconnected from Xbox Live, so I don't know if that's the fix or whatever, or if it just in my case it fixed it, but it's working for me. But if you guys want to level up fast, I'm telling you, play Hardpoint, man. Play Hardpoint and play the objective. Don't be one of those kids that just runs around trying to get kills. Actually play the objective, because if you play the objective, you're going to get so much more XP per kill, because you get more XP for killing people when you're inside the hardpoint, and you get more XP when you're killing people who are already inside the hardpoint when you're trying to recapture it. But another good tip for leveling up fast, because I've literally yesterday I was playing, and I had a good gameplay. I was playing Kill Confirmed, probably went like 37 and like 5 or something like that. And I had 3 kids literally message me and say, how do you level up so fast? Which I don't know why they're asking me, because there's people out there that are like 3rd or 4th prestige already who are just grinding. I don't know how they're leveling up that fast. They probably have a lot more time to play the game than I do. But people have been asking me how you level up so fast since I'm already about to be 2nd prestige. But literally my only tip for you is to play Hardpoint or an objective-based gameplay. Domination gives you a decent amount of XP too. And just play the objective. And also use the same gun until you have it max prestige. Right now I'm using the Kuda or the Kutta, whatever you want to call it. I still don't know how to pronounce it. I'm going to have to Google this shit so I can stop feeling insecure about how I'm pronouncing it. I cannot believe I just said pronunciating. I'm pretty sure that is not a word. But use the same gun, as I was saying, until you max prestige it, because once you prestige it, you're going to relock all the attachments, and then you're going to have to unlock all the attachments all over again, and it's going to give you XP for unlocking all those attachments all over again. Then once you get it to max prestige, switch to another gun, and you can knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. Use another gun in the same tier of weapons. So right now, if I'm using a submachine gun, I get max prestige with it, switch to the VMP, which is another submachine gun, and max prestige that. And then I'm going to be getting headshots, unlocking camos with it, etc. And then I'm going to end up getting closer to diamond. So just do that all the way through the submachine guns, then do the assault rifles, whatever you want to do. And you should be leveling up super fast. But the gameplay is over, man. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to have more gameplays out. Might have some more 2K career mode out too, or some My Park, because I've been slacking on that since this game came out. I'm having a lot of fun with this Black Ops 3, man. But hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more Black Ops 3 content. This has been your boy Sluhmped, and I'm out.